Hi, so in this video I'd like to introduce another free resource online where you can access lots and lots of good materials and content for your teaching. This one's especially useful if you're teaching students but you don't have a textbook because this website has lots of reading, listening and activities. This is breakingnewsenglish.com and this website is updated regularly with news articles plus activities. It actually gives you kind of whole lesson plans that you can use in the classroom. Okay, so let's have a look at this. breakingnewsenglish.com, and we'll go around. This first bit here is the advert, so just ignore that. And here you have the list of the kind of latest, newest lessons. So if you want to find like topical, up-to-date materials on recent or current events, have a look in the latest news. You can also go by level. So if you know that your students are a specific level, then you can kind of try to find suitable materials for their level. So you can go in and search by that. You can also search by theme. So if you have a specific type of student, for example, business students, or you might have the opposite, you might have students that want to read about kind of fun, kind of local, recent kind of events or celebrities and things. So you could go into people and gossip or lifestyle. Okay, so yeah, it's got a whole range of topics, kind of your typical news topics that you'd find in a newspaper, and you can also go into activities here. So let's have a look at one of the lessons. Okay, so I did have a quick look at this one before. Twitter employees can work at home forever. Okay, so this is just quite a recent thing after the coronavirus, and sounds good. So let's have a look at this. So Twitter employees can work at home forever, and we can see the date that it was published here. And here you can see all of the links to aspects of this lesson. So you can download the whole 27-page lesson that includes all of the activities, all of the readings, things like gap fills and vocabulary matching activities and so on. I've looked at that before, and obviously I think 27 pages is too much, but you could download it and then select the pages that you think are best. So that's one way you can do it. You can also download a mini lesson that will just have a few activities. And also there are 4 graded readings. That means that this article is actually written, there's 4 versions of this at different levels. So if you go to the bottom of the article, you can see here as well, this same article has been written for very low level students up to kind of intermediate level. Now you also have listening, so you can listen in North American accent or British accent, and some other kind of listening activities here, some reading comprehension, grammar focus, so all of the articles have some kind of grammar focus as well, spelling activities and word activities. But let's just scroll down so you can kind of see what it is. So yeah, like I mentioned, this kind of provides you with a whole lesson, and it has warm-up activities that you can see here, kind of topics that students can talk about, some kind of like previewing vocabulary, vocabulary activities, true or false, synonym match, phrase match, and so on. There is a lot of content, so just choose what's best for you, and I would suggest you adapt it for your students. Think carefully about the type of students you have, and use this as a resource or a starting point, and then add the things to make it more suitable. Okay, now there's lots and lots and lots of different types of activities, and yeah, and finishing off with role play. Well, no, even more, student surveys, discussion questions. Yeah, so those are good. You could pull out some good discussion questions and so on. Okay, so lots and lots of content in there. Yeah, so take a look. That is Breaking News English. Have a look around. As I mentioned, very good if you don't have a textbook, because there's so much that you can get from this. And don't be scared about just using this as a starting point and just having like discussions and things from these news articles, because a lot of especially older students like to talk about current events and so on. Okay, I hope that was useful. Thank you very much.